hey, hon. Anybody come over for your drink order yet, or are you just okay with the water and the coffee? Oh, geez. Well, okay, I'll take your order then. You want some OJ? Milk? I don't know. What do you want? All right, sounds fantastic. Good choice. I'll put a little smiley face next to it, okay? How are you doing this morning? I don't think I've seen you around here before, right? Well. Looks like I've stumbled upon a first-timer. That's awesome. I love first-timers. Thanks for choosing our restaurant. Aw. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Like, nobody asked me how I'm doing. I'm wrapping up a shift, and, I'll be out of here in a couple hours. I've been here since 2 a.m., so it's been a long night. Well, hey, listen, such is the life I chose, right? I mean, I knew what I was getting into. I'm a bit of a night owl, so, it works for me anyway. What about you? Are you usually up this early? Well, I'm glad we met. I feel some good energy coming off of you, Anybody ever tell you that? Like, come up to you and just say you have good vibes? There's probably like a psychic or a clairvoyant out there that sniffed you out before, right? Because I was able to pick up on it, so. Actually, I've always thought I was kind of a little clairvoyant myself, so. Well, yeah, I can read your mind, so obviously. All right, well, okay. For starters, you really don't believe me? I'm going to remember this. Okay, well, for starters, I know you think the coffee was nasty. No, don't make that face. It's okay. There's a reason we give it out for free, Like, we don't feel bad if you hate it, and if you're fine with it, well, enjoy the free coffee then, right? Well, how about I read your mind a little more once I bring your food order back, okay? Cool, great. Well, we've got some really good specials today, actually, and I know I have a really bad attitude about the coffee, but I do think our food makes up for it, and you could always kind of just get the cold brew if you need the caffeine, so it's really fine. Yeah, like, it comes from our supplier, bottled and concentrated, so it would really be hard for us to screw that up, but the food, yeah, our food rules. Do you see that wall over there? Yeah, the sign with all of our cream cheese flavors. They're all listed there, and I would say that my favorite is the smoked salmon, and to go with that, the owner's wife just started the sourdough business using a starter she brought back from San Francisco, so, oh my God, I've just been eating way too much of it since she started manufacturing it in bulk, like, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I keep bringing up like actual whole loaves of it to my house, and then I put tons of cream cheese or jam on it, and it's really, really decadent. I recommend it if you have the chance. And if you're in the mood for something sweet and sumptuous, we have this really good Belgian waffle dish. It has some candied walnuts, it's got some fresh maple syrup, and it's a special today, so we're taking like 50 cents off the price. You can get them with lemon-zested house-made whipped butter, too, which is just like, oh, so good. And we do the berries on top as well. We take what's in the kitchen that we have. So I think we have blueberries, I think we have blackberries, maybe raspberries. I would have to check for you. Aw. It's okay. You don't have to be overwhelmed. I know there's a lot of choice, and I definitely understand the feeling. I have to memorize this whole freaking... Yeah. No. You don't have to rush it. I'm kind of bored. People usually start coming in a little later, so this is kind of a dead time, You interrupted my reading, but I'll forgive you. I'll just have to figure out how their romance ends a little later today. By the way, are you okay? I don't want to overstep, like I really don't, but you looked a little sad, and it kind of made me sad. I don't know if your face is just like that, like seriously, I don't want to make assumptions, but it's really bad to do that actually in this industry because you kind of just have to let people tell you what they want to tell you, and then you provide what you can give them as best as you can. And I don't know what it is about you that made me totally divulge from that path and pry into your brain a little bit, but I guess like I said, just something draws me towards you. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Okay, well, don't tell anybody this because I'm not supposed to be talking about it at work, but I just got my heart broken too, actually. So now I can understand why I kept wanting to come over here. It's like this weird cosmic bond between us, maybe. Well, is it weird that I'm just standing here? Can I sit down with you maybe? You're still deciding on your food anyway, so whatever. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not too annoying where you just want to send me away. Oh, actually, wait. Do you want me to go grab your drink first? Because I can just run over to the fountain and... Oh, okay. Well, that's fine too. You can be cool with the water and, I think that's very sweet of you to not make me get up. Or, okay, maybe I'm over-assuming. Did you just want to keep talking to me? That's why you don't want to send me away? Well, while I'm here, I'll give you some more attention, okay? I have to tell you that I love your shirt. It goes really well with your eyes, and I don't think somebody with such a nice shirt and such nice eyes should be feeling so heartbroken, It's really unfair. I would have never broken your heart, I'm kind of a good girl like that. I'm a really good girl. But people might say, oh, I'm a little rough around the edges, but that's definitely because nobody's managed to just match me at my level before. Of course, I'm going to seem like a lot to people who aren't a lot themselves. It's obvious. And, the way you're looking at me right now, that expression you have, I think that you're probably at my level more than you'd think. This is a pretty lonely job, despite how many people I talk to on a daily basis, and there is a crazy amount of emptiness out there. Just tons of souls that I literally can't see through. Just, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, is that all there is out there? Like, is there really nothing else to see? That'd be pretty bad, wouldn't it? I mean, hey, don't fall for my pessimism, though. Like, I'm always trying to find the good stuff. I'm always looking out for people who remind me that there's depth. There's lots of depth. There's feelings. And I think that becomes obvious even through somebody's breakfast order sometimes. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's something in the tone of voice or the glimmer in their eyes, and it just pops out every once in a while, and they pique my interest just enough where I'm like totally distracted away from my job, and it rules. It works for everybody. That's honestly what you're doing right now, actually. You're one of those people. You're cool. You're interesting. Well, that's what I think anyway. I mean, maybe I'm just overtired. Like, I feel like I'm being a little crazy. Listen, okay, what it is that, well, I've worked here for 3 years already, okay? And that's about 30 months longer than I had planned for. I never thought I'd have to buy a pair of replacement shoes, let alone another pair of replacement shoes and then another pair. And then I'm close to having to buy another one again soon, so, like, why are my shoes allowed to give up, but not me? I'm made up of organic material that has made to rot. So why am I performing better than the machine-made junk that's going to clog up the landfills for centuries? And I'm exhausted. But I have dreams. I have dreams. And I'm sure yours are more interesting than mine, but I'm still chasing them, you know? You're sweet, but no, it's actually like really boring and stupid, and nobody ever gets excited when I tell them. Okay, well, if you insist, but you have to be nice when I say it, okay? Because you asked. Well, I've always wanted to help people have better teeth. Mm-hmm. I want to be a dental hygienist. Yeah. I think it's a really important job. Plus, teeth are just kind of cool, right? I mean, I think my patients would be able to tell, like, from how delicate my touch is and how perceptive I am to them needing more suction or water. Oh my God, I would just look at their body language and I would just sniff out how uncomfortable they were. I'm really empathetic like that. I'd want to figure out how I could help them even if they felt too embarrassed to ask me, you know? Like, a lot of people are like that, and that's even what happens to me at this job. I have to read people's minds all the time. I'd probably have a lot of fun flossing people too, right? I like cleaning up and I like making things orderly, so it really seems like a good career match. I'll get everyone's mouths real shiny and fresh. You're going to want to come back before 6 months for another cleaning because I'm going to be so cool and nice and pretty, and I already know what kind of scrubs I'm going to wear. I hope they let me. Maybe something cute like a floral pattern or roses or, I don't know, like cute cats or something. I don't know. I guess those are kind of my two passions. Fashion and helping people. That's why I'm here, right? Like, I get to help people, and then I also love to flaunt off this outfit. Don't you love it? The stains, the crumbs, they really bring this whole look together, right? I help a lot of people at this job, that's for sure, but I kind of have a favorite type to help, if I'm being honest. Yeah. I kind of like it the best when a cute boy comes in to chat with me. Well, I was watching you walk towards the door, and I kind of started thanking the universe for making tinted windows because I really didn't want to feel like a weirdo checking you out, but I really felt better when you came in and started eyeing me up and down. That's crazy. I'm glad there's some mutual creeping happening, you know? Hey, are you happy you got sat in my section and not somebody else's? Well, that was kind of my fault because I signaled towards the girl at the front who walked you over here, and she could tell exactly what I wanted, and she winked at me, you know? She knew. I don't know. Everybody here is in on it, I guess. We're all just trying to get me to flirt with the patrons. Are you cool with that? Are you cool with being flirted with directly to your face? Well, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm glad. Ever since I became single, I feel like I've been looking for attention in all the wrong places. Isn't that just typical? So I decided to make a change and just start going with my gut and trust myself. I know what I want in my life, not anybody else. Me. My gut knows what I need. And you know what I need? Well, I need to go find an unknown or unvisited place and leave a note for the next rare person who stumbles across it. I want to try strange food combinations. I want to discover my next favorite obsession, you know? Like maybe it could be our favorite obsession. Well, I'd love to visit an out-of-the-way town and see some national landmarks. I've always thought it'd be fun to go on a mini road trip and, well, once I save up enough money and I graduate school and get a different job, I'll have time. I'll travel and I'll see more of the world, and it would seriously feel so nice to have a need to renew my passport. Does any of that sound good to you? Would you ever do that with me? Well, yeah. I'm asking you out on a date, silly. Don't you feel my foot rubbing against your ankle? I don't know how much more obvious I can make it that I'm into you, so... Well, what do you say? You only have a few minutes before I really have to run away and put in your food order, because my boss usually strolls in around this time. Lazy. At least he's predictable. You're gonna get me in trouble. Stop. Okay, well, do you have a second to sneak into the back with me? Yeah. It's way more private in the storage room, and I wanted to show you something anyway. Yeah. Come here. Come with me. So, you like it in here? I know, I'm sorry it's a little hot. The AC doesn't reach in here, but I think it kind of adds to the feeling in here, right? Like the mood, the coziness. Well, do you want to see why I brought you in here? Just get closer. 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 Right. Right there. Perfect. Oh, no, they won't find us, don't worry. I put the wood up against the handle so it wouldn't open for them even if they had the key. Yeah. I'm pretty crafty, huh? When I want somebody, I work very hard to get them. Don't you want to have some fun together? I bet you do. You know, you made a pretty good choice to come out and dine alone this morning. I definitely wouldn't have flirted with you so hard if you had been, like, with literally anybody else. So thank you for being so approachable and so adorable. Oh my god, you were so cute. Oh god, I love the way you kiss. You're so desperate. You're acting like you would fall apart if I told you I have to go. Like I do right now. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm the one working here, you know. Oh. I don't want to stop. Just don't forget about me, okay? I'll write my number on your check and I'll make sure I say goodbye to you before you leave. I want to hang out with you in a setting where I can feel like a lot cuter myself. Maybe curl my hair, reapply my lip gloss, take a shower. Well, thanks for being you. You've given me a lot to think about. A lot. Bye.